Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden 5. Alright, before we head out of here, let's get Levi's magic skill leveled up there. And there we go. Awesome. Alright, there is one more enemy here. It is the mini-boss of this area. I would like to run into it on the way out, so, well, Lord willing, we will. So, let's get out of here. I just ran into a battle with those million eyes. We have a slightly different party than the last time we had to deal with them. And I would actually recommend staying away from switching into the sorcery tactic for them, just because Levi's speed is not quite high enough to be able to outcast them, kind of thing. So basically, all I pretty much did is just had Hazuki, Miyaki's, and Frey attack each one of them, and then I have Levi use... I had him use Soaring Bolt. And then Zweig, I had him use the Breath of Ice, and Lorelei, I had her use the Explosion there. So hopefully that'll help you out getting through those battles, and hopefully you don't run into too many of them, because they can drain your spell charges. But other than that, we're pretty good there. And here's the mini-boss. Alright, the Copper Sun. 3,000 hit points just like the Bronze Sun, but obviously you get a lot more punch and a lot more skill points for this one. So, alright, let's attack. Yeah, might as well use that. Recognize this spell? Haha, yeah! Now Levi is the master. Anyways, let's finish him off.
My sword is yours.
And yes, we get the Scorched Earth Armor. A very good armor. Just take a look. I don't think Hazuki can equip it, but yeah, 96 physical defense, and you get fire and earth defense +1, so very useful. Anyways. And wouldn't you know it, Levi can level up his magic skill again. Huzzah! Sweet. What's his magic stat at, anyway? Alright, over 400. Nice. Join us! And we get Star of Destiny number 91. Why do I always hear Logos' voice from Final Fantasy X-2 every single time Killey says little girl? But anyways, alright, yeah, we've got to make our way out of this labyrinth as well, so let's do that. So that'll be interesting. Hopefully I've held on to the map of this place from last episode. If not, I have it posted in the video description again. So, alright, here we go. Backwards. Here. Anyways. Oh, wrong way. This way. There we go. Well, Lorelei's poisoned. We made it! Hallelujah. I hope we never have to go to that place again. Anyways, let's go. Let's head home. Home! Home! Anyways. Alright, we're back. Let's go see if whatever power is awakened in the Dawn Rune can help Lyon out.
You're back.
How's Lyon, Doctor?
There hasn't been any change in her condition. She just keeps sleeping. It looks like you had some success, though as a doctor, I don't like to resort to a rune, but the patient's health comes first, so go ahead and use it.
Lyon? Oh, Prince. goodness! It worked! Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness Leon's saved! Oh, yay!
I thought I told you before not to make a racket in my infirmary.
Yay! It worked! Oh! Oh! Yay!
Alright, I guess. But since we know she's on the mend, I figure we can do a few things before we go pay her another visit. And first, let's check the comment box here. And we got nothing new. Alright then. So down here, might as well hand over that golden hammer to Dongo as well. Let's see, will this allow us to forge our weapons up to level 16? Aw, 15, you're kidding me. Yeah, it starts to get expensive from here on out, viewers. Anyways. Alright, we got another old book, so let's go hand that over to Alhazred as well. Put it this way, to get your weapon from level 12 to level 15 is more expensive than getting your weapon from level 1 to level 12. Yeah. Yeah, let's take a read, I guess. If it's... Hey, yeah, it's interesting. Let's read it. The legendary Sindar race. Long ago, a mysterious people we know today as the Sindar dwelled in the land of Falena. Their civilization was far more technologically advanced than ours is today. Scholars say, however, that the Sindar left this land for reasons unknown, never to return. The Sindar race left behind many things to convince us of their existence. For example, the ruins in the Deep Twilight Forest were built with technology that far surpasses anything we have now. No expert doubts that this was a dwelling of the Sindar race. Some theorize, however, that the ultimate legacy of the Sindar race lies not only in ruins such as those in the Deep Twilight Forest. Indeed, perhaps the legacy of the Sindar race is this very land itself, Falena. These theorists contend that after the land was reduced to ashes with the extinction of the ancient Armiz dynasty, the Sindar race mysteriously appeared, managing to return the rich green lushness to this beloved land. Nobody knows why the Sindar disappeared, but some scholars insist that this race has not yet gone extinct. These scholars say that the first queen of legend who descended to Lunas with the Sun Rune in hand was actually from the Sindar race. This theory may seem more like mere speculation, however. One can indeed find many similarities between the seal statue of the Sun Rune and ancient Sindar relics. More proof of this intriguing theory is now being sought out by our best and brightest scholars. Oh, well, there you go. A little more, I guess, confirmation. I think, I'm not sure if I talked to a person at Lunas when we were first there, but I think there was somebody up near the top of the ridge, if you will, that told you the story of, or somebody around Lunas told you the story of, what was thought to have happened at that point, kind of thing, why it's considered a holy land, how the first queen, so to speak, came down there, and then, that kind of thing, so. Or first appeared there. Alright, it took some digging, but I found a flaw in her character. She doesn't get the concept of art. It doesn't matter what she's looking at, any painting, any sculpture. She has no idea if it's good or bad. Blame her dad for that one. Oh, boy. Alright, so it looks like Lucerina is finished, which means the next one is Miyaki. So let's find out more about her. Alright, let's hand over that window set to Zenda as well. And I think this is all of them, so yeah. Number 5, he's got green. Kinda cool, I guess. I mean, it doesn't hurt the eyes at least, but I don't know, viewers, I mean, obviously we've got all 8 of them. What do you think I should do? Should I go... should I go to the original, or, which one of these should I pick for, say, the rest of the game kind of thing, so yeah. But, for now, I'll leave it at number 6, but yeah, if you guys want me to change it, let me know, and, the highest vote wins kind of thing, so. Alright, let's check the newspaper. There's bound to be something there now. Issue 13. Dragon Cavalry promises cooperation. After a meeting at Sauronix Castle with Commander Craig Layden of the Dragon Cavalry, the prince received a firm promise of full cooperation in the event of foreign military intervention. The talk was quite cordial from beginning to end. Commander Layden couldn't hide his sympathy for the prince's cause. However, the discussions didn't end with a simple confirmation of the Dragon Cavalry's intentions. Instead, they will take a much more active role than originally anticipated. Both Commander Craig Layden and His Royal Highness the Prince are well aware that Falena will be in grave danger if the Godwin faction conspires with any foreign powers, a spokesperson for the Prince said. The two sides will work together to actively pursue any leads on the matter. Oh, well, there you go. Lyon recovers. The Prince returned home after a surprise after his meeting with Commander Craig Layden of the Dragon Cavalry. Lyon, who had been in a coma, suddenly took a turn for the better and has regained consciousness. Her subsequent prognosis is turning out to be quite favorable. Some are of the opinion that the prince saved Lyon by using the Dawn Rune's new powers, but the Dawn Times is unable to confirm the details of this story. Regardless, morale inside the castle has improved for the first time in what seems like ages. Yay! Alright. Portraits of the enemy mysteries. On their way back from Sauronix Castle, the prince's forces investigated the ruins in the Deep Twilight Forest. Inside, they were suddenly attacked by a gigantic tree and forced to fight it off. Huge, mysterious monsters also appeared in the Saris Lake ruins. While these creatures are not directly involved with Lord Godwin's forces, one can certainly call them enemies nonetheless. However, they seem to only appear in Sindar ruins. Why might this be? Maybe they're guardians of some sort, but anyways. Alright, with that taken care of, let's go pay Lyon a visit. See how she's doing. Alright, I guess that means we have to head up to the war room. What could be so terrible that could have Lyon reacting like a Rambler Crane? Find out next time. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you for watching and have a good one.